what I was on about like the diaphragm. So when he that last thing, he just literally he breathed in deep and he just threw it out of his voice and he just fuck it. That was real. I'm going back.
It's
Hey, welcome to Metal Review Cast. I'm a black man, and this is Division Bells by Delayed Departure.
Was that when you hold that back up again? Is that upside down?
Oh, it is. There you go.
You're a stupid black man.
Get rid of him. He's costing you money anyway.
I know. He's not even educated enough.
You what? Bang you are. Anyway.
Yeah, sorry, go on.
Division Bells by Delayed Departure.
Official
lyric video.
Looking forward to this. Looking forward to this very much. Obviously, we saw Connor at Casket's gig, didn't we?
Charlie.
Sorry, Charlie. Sorry, there's so many names. No, I'm the stupid one. I'm the stupid one. But I'm allowed to mess up because I'm the oldest one. I always mess up anyway. So
you are the oldest one.
There's a consistency. Yeah, Mr. Charlie.
Yeah.
Charlie Butt. And we spoke to the drummer as well, didn't we? He's very nice, approachable guy.
One of the guitarists. He was handsome, yeah. One of the guitarists was there as well. I can't fucking remember his name. He had glasses. About it.
Oh, boys.
Yeah, good start for us. I don't even know if he said his name, but anyway, to be honest. I
don't think he did.
I think we probably spoke to him. He said hello. I said hello and stuff because I recognised him. But yeah, we probably spoke to the drummer. And obviously Charlie, once Charlie was done with his little photography bits. So
yeah, man.
This is it's a pre-release. Technically it has come out today. But we have had it for a little. I've had it for a little while. Just so.
Of course.
I've been so fucking tired and busy that I forgot to.
And ill.
Pass it over, and I was ill. Yeah, when I originally got it. So
probably remnants from the Caskets gig.
Yeah. Charlie did say that a lot of the boys had gotten ill and like had colds over that period of time. So
yeah. Then you went to see Charlie Simpson as well after that, didn't you? So you just
I died.
Doubled up on the illnesses.
Yeah, I properly died. So yeah, I appreciate obviously they're thinking of us again. Another band thinking of us, and obviously Charlie mentioned it at the gig as well that they wanted to kind of get our opinions again. So it's always nice if people think of us and want to pass stuff over early so we can get stuff sorted.
Yeah, because Sean's been hoarding it, I've not heard it, and Leo has an excuse for not hearing it. So.
Did come out like 9 hours ago.
Yeah, I'll be working. He's been in college. I'll give him that. He's been in college. He's been dedicated to his work cause. So bless him. His little cotton socks.
Yeah.
Why am I being a dick? I'm just being a prick. Yeah, you fuck off.
Yeah, let's just play the video.
Yeah, play the video, man.
I'm very excited for everyone to hear this, though.
Oh.
I never had to care. My mind was left to grow and wonder, and I was never scared. This isn't what I expected, a world that set you up to fail. Feeling alone and neglected, and in my coffin, another nail.
I love his higher voice, his higher range. I love his higher range. He's much more comfortable at the higher range, I think.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah. The first bit, when I initially heard this, I thought he sounded a little uncomfortable at the lower range. Although it kind of works with the song. It did sound like he was kind of struggling down there, and then as soon as he goes up to high, fucking awesome.
Yeah, because I think he's one of these singers. He's a bit nasally with his voice, which is fine. You know, like it's a technique, and some people sing using some of the parts of their nose, and some don't. It's all diaphragm and voice. But I think with the low notes, you can hear it a bit more. Whereas in the high notes, it actually comes into its own, and it's really it creates that epicness about his vocals. I really like that. The lyrics are great.
Yeah. I'm glad you said that, because I wanted to see what you would pick up on, and the first thing that caught me, and I think this is probably the most prominent thing about the song, that chorus is fucking strong. Those lyrics are like, they're thought provoking. That caught me, but they also sound like, that portion actually for the chorus sound like Hands Like Houses, and he very much sounds like the Hands Like Houses lead singer when he's at that high point. And it's awesome. Like it's not a bad thing either. Like it's a very well done part, and Hands Like Houses are just amazing. So yeah, I'm kind of glad they've done it in that kind of style, because I think it really suits him and it really suits the band. So
yeah, and I like the pace of it as well. I wasn't sure how it was going to kick in, but there was like a nice flowing pace to it.
Yeah,
really good. And as a lyric video goes as well, I like what they're doing there.
It's got a bit of style and a bit extra. So,
but it's still got that kind of that metalcore kind of style to it, like with the drawings and stuff, with the proper metal style drawings of a coffin and different things like that. Classic t-shirt or tattoo designs and stuff. Yeah, man, it's a nice touch.
Yeah. I like the artwork. I said this when they posted this before I got the song. It's really nice.
Yeah, it's good.
But the other side should be yellow. Say black and yellow. So sorry, that's what I was on about like the diaphragm. So when he that last thing, he just literally he breathed in deep and he just threw it out of his voice, and he just that was real. I'm going back.
It's one you want to hear live, isn't it?
He's an amazing singer.
Yeah, that was solid.
I'm going to pause it again, because that fucking bit there, I'll Seek Purgatory in the Division Bells, the way it's sung, the way they've done it, and just lyrically, it's so fucking good.
Yeah, man. I'm feeling this totally.
Yeah. I really liked their last song, but I think this is a step up. I think you could hear this live, you could sing along. It's nice, and even though it's quite like lyrically intense, you can learn the chorus quite easily.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. I
want to hear his voice.
His pacing is really quick on some of the words, though. I think I'd have to hear it a few times to get with the verses.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely the chorus is very catchy.
Back a little bit.
With the reverb on it as well. synth as well at the end.
Look, his vocals are like unreal. They're insane.
It's a very, very complete song. I would say like it's really weird. It shouldn't be a grower, but it's a grower in terms of it doesn't take you long to grow into loving the song right at the start. Like the first bit, you're like, where are they going with this? And then you're like, this is really good. But somehow it just it gets better and better.
Yeah.
Like, and then the second time you hear that chorus, you're like, I fucking love this.
Yeah.
This is fucking brilliant. Like, they've done everything right.
Sounds amazing. Yeah.
I have nothing to critique on it other than I think it's interesting how comfortable he is at those highs. I reckon he can eat as a rangy person. I think he could go even higher. Like it didn't sound like he was strained at all. Like he was in a happy place singing at that level.
Very controlled, yeah.
Yeah.
And the band's brilliant.
Yeah, I think, as I say, I liked the last one, but when I heard this, as soon as I'd heard that first chorus, and then, as you say, the second chorus, and then the fact, I love that chorus so much that I was just like, holy shit, this is, like, everyone's going to have their preference, but my personal preference, I just think this one is a step up from the last song.
Yeah, I think so.
It works well with it. We always talk about how you can see it in an EP or an album. And it's like, I really want to hear this live because I just want to hear the vocals and I want to see how they go with it. And it's got like just very upbeat, a bit funky, and like just really catchy, as we say from the chorus. And I was just, I kind of fell in love with this one very quickly. As you say, the start, I was a bit like, I want to see where they're going with this, but then, Yeah,
and when I say it's a grower, it's not because anything particularly changed after the first segment. It doesn't. It's very consistent. You know what's gonna happen. It's more that I'm excited to get to the next stage. Like I hear that bit and then I hear the chorus and then the next verse and I'm like, I really like that verse and I really like that chorus, and then the next bit comes in and I'm like, brilliant. It's just what I wanted to hear. It's not like it's like some of the bands we listen to, it transitions across the whole range of the song and it just gets more and more interesting, which is also brilliant. Yeah. But this one, it doesn't do that. But I'm just as excited to get to the next stage because I'm enjoying all of it, which is really good job. Like, well done.
100%, yeah.
It's the right fucking boogie, innit?
Yeah, it's a staple diet of metal there. That's just like executed well. Good song, good chorus, good vocals, good music.
Yeah.
Can't go wrong.
Genuinely did like it. I don't know if they're actually like influenced by them at all, but it does have that kind of Hands Like Houses vibes, and I'm so for it because Hands Like Houses have kind of changed their sound a little bit as well, and I think there is still like room for that kind of lighter sound, and they'd really be a good. But I know they're friends with Caskets, and he does they do the photography. Charlie does the photography and some of the videography and stuff, but they would be such a good fit for Caskets as a band to support them.
Yeah,
I think you're right. I think there is a space for this type of this style. I mean, it arguably, like, as much as I'm probably into more of the screamy, heavy, technical stuff than the rest of you guys, just because of my influences from a drumming perspective. But I have to say, actually, on the flip side, bands like Bury Tomorrow, I actually prefer when they do this stuff than the more technical and heavy stuff. So, like, I hear elements of Bury Tomorrow in this as well, like the lighter side of Bury Tomorrow stuff, and again the similarities in his vocals as well. It's quite there.
I get what you're saying. Like, I'm generally into the more technical, mathematical, screamy stuff, but I love stuff like this because it's like a change, and this is exactly what I'd want from that. This song, it's perfect. Like, there's literally nothing wrong with it. It's mastered perfect as well.
That's a good point, actually.
Yeah.
The audio was fucking phenomenal.
Yeah.
And to say that's on YouTube as well. So it's got filters and all sorts of shit on it. The engineering was bang on.
Yeah, even the bits where he was like singing into the next portion and they kind of like faded it down a little bit, and then he's like, next portion of him comes in louder, and it's just like, that was really well done.
Yeah, it's clean. There was no distortions. There was no frequency issues. There was no weird things going on. It was
yeah.
It's a solid piece of work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We need to know. So is an EP coming as an album? Like, when's the next song coming?
Yeah. Well, do you know what studio this was recorded at or who mastered it?
Luke.
Because, again, if we haven't given them a shout out, I think we need to, because...
Recorded and produced by Simon Jackman. I'm assuming I'd be the same dude from the last song, but I can't remember, to be honest.
Well, he needs a shout out, or that production company needs a shout out, because that was absolutely fucking bang on.
Yeah, we've had a lot to critique, I'd say, recently. After not having much to critique, we've had a few where we've definitely needed to, and this one, it's actually really hard. The City Is Ours, they're still looking for a band for their hometown Coma show.
Yeah.
Get these boys involved.
Yeah.
They deserve to be on that show. They'd fucking fit really nicely with The City Is Ours. Like.
They actually would, you know.
Yeah.
They would.
They actually would. That's a shout.
Charlie said he was going to be there. He was like, yeah, I think I was going to go. He was like, you boys going? I was like, well, if I speak to Anton and Leon, it wouldn't take much. He'd just be like, should we go? Yeah, let's go. But maybe he was like unsure because they're not sure if they're going to play. Been asked?
Get on that lineup.
But no, they do deserve. I think they'd be a really nice fit for that if they were. Obviously, Cities Ours are looking for a couple of bands, especially guests for that one. So, or a band. So, this would be a good choice. Yeah, this. I mean, the initial push for this was quite short actually for us because just really enjoyed it. It's just a wonderful song, and there's nothing else to say apart from the fact it's fucking wonderful.
Yeah, I have nothing to add or take away.
Same.
Which is something. Because I've always got something.
Yeah. I'm just going to go sing this after this. So I've already listened to it like 10 times today. I'll be honest.
Of course.
All right. I'm going to start round here.
Yeah.
Play us out. Everything will be down below. Please go give them some love.
Go check them out.
I think they've got some merch. Yep, looks like there's a little link over here. Let's have a quick look.
I'm sorry, I forgot your name, Charlie. I love you, my people. You're a great guy.
There's some merch. You can see a little bit on the screen. Everything will be down below anyway.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
A lot of love.